This is Custom Bookbinding, or www.bookbind.net on the web. And what I'd like to show you today is our boxes. Oftentimes we have questions about making a box to protect your Bible, which is a very good thing to do because it will protect your gold edge or silver edge. It will also protect the leather, and also from opening up and bouncing around inside, maybe while you're traveling in a suitcase or in a book bag, a briefcase, or even if you're just traveling and taking it to meetings and so forth, that you can take and protect it from being beaten around in a vehicle, or even from dampness from the rain or snow and things like that. So it's a good idea to help protect your book, make it look nice for a long time. I'd like to show you, first of all, one that we got here. Now, this is not something we've made. This is something that you can get on the marketplace that's very inexpensive and cheap. But what you can see is that it's made out of paper, and it doesn't last real long. It rips, it tears, and it just doesn't last. It's easy to make, very inexpensive, but that's kind of what's out there in the marketplace today. So something that we've done to try to make it a little bit better is we have one that's cloth, so made out of book cloth. And it does a good job. It lasts for a while, but as you can see, what happens after a while is that the edges can begin to peel up, and it can begin to wear as well. So it's a good product. It's a little less expensive, easier to make, but to do an upgrade from this, another material is a kind of a polyvinyl material, which is a little bit heavier, a little bit more durable, but again, it can still wear. The problem is that when you overlap the edges, this material is made to have a finish on it, which is a protection. So it's difficult to glue things to it. That doesn't stick really well. So again, you can have this problem after some time of use. Still a good product, and it'll protect your Bible or your precious book. The one that we've come up with that we do a lot for people is actually made out of leather. So as in this case here, this is a matching leather to this particular book, and since leather is even thicker, in our design of it, you don't see too many seams. On this whole side, you don't see any seams. The only place you see a seam is right here. And in our design of this, with our formulas, we make this so it matches up perfectly. So there's no overlapping. It totally butts up to itself. And because leather is thicker, you don't want it to overlap, because again, leather is going to have a finish which makes it hard to glue to. And at the same time, it would have the same effect as the other components we talked about, other boxes, in the overlap. These won't overlap and try to come up. So in making this, you see here how these all fit together, and then on the inside overlaps. And so this leather is being glued directly to the board stock on the inside, which makes a nice tight gluing. So hopefully this helps you make a decision on getting your box.